Okay. Hopefully everything's cooperating now. Maybe. Hope so. I think the mic's working at least. But is the game audio working? Yes, okay. Good. Game audio's working. Oh boy. Hi, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. For whatever reason, this second playthrough is really acting pretty cursed. Hey, oh hey! Hey, Thurwolf. I do see that you are going to have to leave around 10 a.m. for your time, but that's all right. I hope you're having a good time at the moment, though, whether it's morning or evening for you. Morning for us, at least. As you may have seen in my comments, new technical difficulty this week. Windows had an update and killed my Bluetooth. That took like 10 minutes to figure out how to get my Bluetooth working again. It's kind of important so I can hear the game. And luckily, the game loaded this time, so we don't have that problem at least. Mods will be joining me when they can. They're not feeling the greatest this morning, though, so they're probably gonna be a bit late. See, we last left off just talking to Sybil. So we're almost to the end of chapter 1, like just before the end, I believe. And yeah, I'll get started without mods for now. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Let's see, we can use a hot. Say we should go probably check out Tabby, need some alone time, hell yeah, sleepover. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha. I hope we can get to the library soon, if we're going to the library. I definitely think we should go to the library. Yeah, I think, might spend the night at Stella's house this time. Unless you think we should go and see Tabitha. Don't stay the night, we ain't romancing Stella. Okay, good to know. So probably should head back and check on Tabitha then. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up that mountain alone? More terrified of Tabitha than those things in the woods? Sybil said they're harmless. Yeah, I'm sure. Second thought. But like that, yeah, I'll stay. Sybil said they're mostly harmless. Sybil said the Ditchlings are harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not that far. I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. Scribbles her number on a piece of paper before handing it to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Leaving town as soon as I can. You're in this together. Stay safe, buddy. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. Almost home. Salvation in sight, you make a mad dash to the door. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? Called you back as soon as I had reception. You pick up when I called you back, texted you. The miner outside the general store. Hi, Tappy. Called you back as soon as I had reception. I don't care. You gave me a heart attack. I suppose we should probably... And now more Tappy. Yes. Probably should mention about Wayne. There was this miner outside the general store tonight. Called me out by my name and everything. Wayne. Scared the S out of me. Do you know what's going on there? It's a mining town. Of course, there are miners walking around at night. And of course, people know who you are. We don't get a lot of visitors in these parts. Saw horrible things tonight. Lost in the woods with this cryptid hunter girl. I met an old farmer. A lot of really terrible things happened out there, Tabitha. So you met Stella then. That explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. You don't want to hang out at like 1 in the morning? Hey, good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you collapse onto your mattress and remember that Stella asked you to call once you got back. Hey, how are you? Did you make it back all right? I died, actually. All good. I'm gonna head to bed, I think. Good idea, get some Z's, okay? We'll talk tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Oh, hello, Fairysosa. Hello, nice gameplay. Thank you. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters, and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. And now we get to enjoy a lovely cinematic. Only night lives another day. Yes, we have remarkably made it to day 2. Hiya, Mots. Welcome back.
Thanks.
You came in just as we've wrapped chapter 1, so...
Cool. I love this animation.
Yes. It's especially good because, like, upon, like, a, replay, since they have context for most of these things.
Yes.
Aether Wolf says, hey, Amots.
Hey, the wolf.
I don't think we need a recap of episode 1, so...
Yeah, probably good.
Yeah. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, you're still alive. And for now, you're safe. The moment you leave this house, that becomes a lot less certain.
Yes.
Your gaze wanders across the room to the window in the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you from the trees, their calls echoing through the woods as you ran for your life. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress.
It would be pretty funny if you could just go back to bed.
That would be funny, yes.
That'd be very bad.
Let's peer out the window. You creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden.
Hi, Wayne.
Oh yeah, hi Wayne. Bye, Wayne. For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Wherever it is, it's gone now. It's okay, Knight. You got muscles. Just punch through your problems. Yeah, I mean, like... You can punch ghosts, right? You punch hard enough, you can punch a ghost.
Yes.
I hope I get options to try and punch ghosts in, like, Chapter 3, and have it be woefully ineffectual.
That would be great.
You try and punch Charlie and just can't get him. You open the drawers, check on the little opossum you met yesterday.
Hey, Dustin.
Oh good, he's still there. That's nice. Pat the little man's. Reach in to pat the little man's. He immediately plays dead. You leave him to his theatrics and close the drawer. Punch through potential future heartbreak. I wonder how well that would work. great. The doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Though, after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. How you holding up? Might take her a minute to get back to you in the meantime. Time to start your day. We should go downstairs and eat a entire jar of peanut butter.
Yes.
Back in the kitchen, Frou Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet you? May I pet your beautiful fur?
Your beautiful fur.
Part of you hopes that flattery might win her over, as silly as that may seem. You are, after all, talking to a cat.
You flash. You bat your eyelashes and like your little hair flip.
Yes.
No, don't think it's gonna work.
Frou Frou merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising.
Don't. Hey. You sure took your time getting up.
It's like 8 a.m. There are monsters in the woods. We need to leave. Had a really rough night. Can you cut me some slack? Sorry, what's the plan for the day? It's like 8 a.m. Is that late?
It's late for someone who's supposed to be at work half an hour ago.
It's
like
called
me.
It's called beauty sleep, Tabitha. Aether Wolf said, time for protein, and Lacrux is here, saying yo-yo.
Hey, Lacrux.
Hey, Lacrux.
Right, time for that peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I relayed this message in person in case you decided to ignore my texts again. I don't want any repeats of last night, so from now on, no running around the woods after dark. It's dangerous out there.
In my defense, I was attacked by a mountain lion.
You were attacked by a mountain. You could fall down a cliff or get stuck in a hidden cave somewhere. You could get lost in the woods and never be found. Just because nothing happens here doesn't mean it's safe. And just because Stella spends a lot of time in the woods doesn't mean she'll keep you out of trouble. I want you home by sunset from here on out.
Want you home by sunset from here on out.
Well, that's
I
not
think
gonna
we
happen.
have not. I don't think we will ever succeed in that.
I don't think we ever succeed in by sunset.
Hey, since no cops were involved, she's only slightly annoyed that we're making her late. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
that's neat.
I tried getting home by sunset. I was attacked by a mountain lion.
Then get home before sunset.
Aren't you the boss? How can you be late?
Don't you make the rules?
How can you be late if you own the mines?
Just because I own the mines doesn't mean I don't have responsibilities. If I'm late or if I don't show up, then things aren't done right.
What is up with you and Stella? You know, if you feel like talking.
We just have history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you.
Mark says, I want to apologize for the tomatoes remark. That's alright. Eighth Wolf says, I'd say the second I'm sorry, IRL. Yeah. Like, she's being rude. I think we'd apologize. I'm not sure if we'd try and I'm not should we try to kind of be like, hey, you're being kinda rude?
Up to you. I mean, like Ether Wolf said, I feel like if it was me, I'd probably would say something along the lines of, if it was me in real life, I'd probably say something along the lines of, hey, that's, I just got here to,
Yeah. Say the second option. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, like Mantis was kind of like everything to try and make like friends with like Tabby. Maybe Ms. Knight here is kind of like, okay, I fluttered like, like my eyelashes. I gave you a big smile, and like you've still been rude to me. So
maybe Miss Knight doesn't take rudeness, or
yeah, can't put a foot down.
Mm-mm.
What you're doing is unacceptable.
Alright, fine. I'll try to be a little less snippy. Just stay out of trouble, please. I'm late enough as it is. I'm going to work. I expect you to be here by sunset. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door.
Well, she definitely seemed to respond well to that.
I think I remember somewhere that Tabitha... Hello. Sunset. That's still in play. She responds well of like, obviously not being overly cruel, but being like, hey, don't push me around. Yeah, she responds well to that.
Definitely.
Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak and slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her.
Miss Knight is a mommy, so they don't take rudeness lightly.
Exactly.
Once again, you are the only human in the estate. You realize, by the way, that this fridge has been kicked closed.
Oh, is that why there's a scuff mark?
Yeah, that almost certainly would be a scuff mark from being kicked shut by a pair of work boots.
Oh, that makes sense. Hey, Stella.
Got a text from Stella. Up most of the night on cryptid forums, but no good answers yet. Chugging coffee in the library now if you want to join. I have scones.
Scones? I'd probably be there in a bit, still waking up or something like that. Because I think we're going to get a chance to hang with Kanika before library, or is that... Because doesn't she storm out and we can follow her or something?
I don't remember if that's this day or the next day. It's one of the two.
One of those two. It's day 1. It's day 2 or day 3. I forget.
Yeah. Be there in a bit. Still waking up. She likes people who don't bend to her will or aren't too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that time to start your day.
PB&J?
Well, if we want to investigate the garden, I think we have to investigate the garden first.
We do have to do that first.
Well, at some point,
Yeah.
Probably on our own, we're just going to have to be like, no, what does the stay in the estate run look like?
What does it look like if you just actively avoid the danger?
Do everything in your power to try and avoid the plot.
That would be very funny.
As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. Medicine moth, so are we cool? Yeah, we're fine.
Of course. Of course.
It's probably just a raccoon. The uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. You wander further into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where the thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. The garden is peaceful, but undeniably eerie. Here, more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by the ghost of what this place used to be. A greenhouse sits in the midst of the overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. Its glass clouded and cracked, statues reach out from within seas of weeds as if begging to be rescued. And most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates, the very peak of the mountain, sits a graveyard. You can make out a few of the headstones, Scarlet name carved deep and proud onto their faces. Spoiler, but not a spoiler, you are going to be forced to the mines, just like you saw with episode 1. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm just wondering as to how you end up getting roped into each of the plot lines. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now? Ah, yes, the goop. Crouch down, pushing aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A boot print, a big boot print, and what looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. Send the photo to Stella. Look what I found in the garden across from my window. No way that's Tabitha-sized. Head back inside, time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. Now we make PB&J. Sure, Stella might have scones at the library, but scones are later. PB&J is now. Quickly scrape together the ingredients and gobble up a delicious breakfast. That's that. We go back to morning our ice cream.
Morning our... Yeah, we never have to eat that. We'll never forgive that mountain lion for that.
Yes. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. Head back outside, back to the mountain path that leads to town.
The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, when you didn't know that the woods were full of monsters and strange men who know your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still, at least for now.
No mountain lions this time.
That's good. The autumn-tinged mountains, sprawling for miles in every direction, now feel less like beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage.
Can't wait to go to the library to see our girlfriend. Oh, and Stella's there too.
Yes.
Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Jeez, that's creepy. All the more reason to come to the library.
Oh.
Look who I found at the library. Said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to a group text.
Okay, so the storming out was definitely, is definitely not tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm only here because it's quieter than the store, or was, lol. I'm trying to figure out what animal it could be. I don't buy into this Harbinger of Doom stuff.
We know what animals they are. They're Ditchlings, and they are Harbingers of Doom.
Sounds like they're having fun.
Dang, I need those scones.
Those scones do look good. Do you think they will be protein scones? That sounds very gross, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure if a scone that has a lot of protein would taste very good.
One of my favorite local coffee shops, before I stopped going to them because they snubbed you, they have a giant protein cookie, and it's like, well, obviously chat can't see, but it's like it's the size of a biscuit, but it was the thickness of like, it was, what would be a good, it was so thick, it didn't taste buttery or crunch, it's like just and it was disgusting. That's what I imagine a protein scone must taste like.
Probably. On my way. Almost back to town. Making town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you, no scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you've witnessed as if they'd happened to someone else.
Oh hey, have you met Avery yet?
No, have not met Avery yet.
So this will be the first time meeting them.
A block of protein?
It was like a block of protein. It was...
like a hockey puck?
Yeah, exactly. It was like a hockey puck. It was the size of like a biscuit. It was like a hockey puck. Thickness and hardness.
So, you would be Avery this time around?
Oh. Hey, you're Tabitha's cousin, right? Man, the resemblance is really uncanny. The name's Avery. Work over at the diner. You wouldn't happen to know what's up with Stella, would you? She mentioned something about you in the woods last night, and she was real cagey about it. Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. Which is really out of character for her. I don't know if you know this, Stella's like a social butterfly.
I would not describe Mott's as the type to get a diet water.
Diet water?
Mott's would be the type to try a diet water and then report back that it is just water. They love to try new things.
I do love to try. I will definitely try something at least once. When I make a diet water, I'll probably try it and be like, yeah, this is water.
Wow, you managed to take
carbonated water or some shit.
Wow, you managed to take the minerals out of the water.
How did you make the minerals? What did you put?
This water is objectively worse now.
It's diet water, and then somehow it's somewhat more opaque than water, and you're just like, what did you put in it? You didn't take something out, you put something in.
Tell Avery the whole truth. Nothing really happened. I'm traumatized, not ready to talk about it yet. Geez, knows you much, I hardly know you. This is interesting, because we've just met Avery now.
It's not like you met them at the diner, so you therefore kind of have a rapport with them.
Yeah.
You've never seen them. I mean, they seem like an upstanding, like, kind of chill kind of guy, but would you spill the whole truth to them, just having never met them?
Yeah. Get extremely expensive water from Iceland. It's water.
Hang on, one second.
I think I'm gonna go with I'm traumatized, not ready to talk about it yet.
Yes. I'm sorry, it just reminds me of the whole... Remember when Fiji water was the big, thing? I don't know if this is anywhere else, but in the Midwest, there was, this whole thing where it's like, oh, the Fiji water. It's a fucking water bottle in a square. It's just water.
It's a square water bottle.
It's just a square water bottle. And it was nuts over here. People were insane about Fiji water. It's just a water bottle, square, and that's the brand name on it.
Yeah.
Presumably it's from Fiji. Just reminds me of that craze that happened out here.
I'm traumatized, not ready to talk about it yet. Happened last night was traumatizing. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it yet. I've changed the music, as you see.
It's serious talk, so we got serious music. Okay, I get it. Sounds like you've been shaken up pretty bad.
The Crux asks, how much do you guys reckon it would cost to eat a whole skewer of fried crickets?
The idea of eating bugs kind of scares me, but I'd at least try anything once, including eating bugs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would jump at the opportunity to eat a skewer of fried crickets. But, I think I'd at least think about it if somebody, like, that if somebody had prepared it and obviously knows how to prepare it, like, not going to, like, eat a bunch of crickets that came from, like, a pet store.
No.
And were deep fried. No. The music just changed out of nowhere. Yeah. I love that we, like, mentioned that we're traumatized. The music dips out. And,
Yes.
like, when Avery starts talking, the music picks back up.
We're back to chill beats. We're back to chill lo-fi beats.
Maybe that's one of the powers of being one of the hots there.
Maybe.
You can change the background music.
Oh no. I'll tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. Why don't you swing by the diner if you want to decompress? Winnie can fix you up some of Sybil's new blend. Maybe that'll calm you down for a bit. Or calm you down a bit.
I think you'll like today's mix. It's chaga and lemon balm. It should help ease your stress and tension. Narx asks if it was professionally prepared. Professionally prepared fried crickets. I'd at least think about it.
Yeah, it was offered. I'd try it. I might hate myself for trying it, because kind of the idea of eating an insect kind of squicks me out, but I'd at least give it a go. Because you never know, and also I know insects have a lot of protein.
Yeah, a lot of protein, a lot of better to procure protein that doesn't cause as much environmental damage too.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make myself enjoy mushrooms. Mott's really enjoys mushrooms, I
love
don't.
Mushrooms. I love mushrooms so much. It would liquidate the little fruit.
Sorry, we don't drink tea that doesn't have protein in it, Sybil.
The hockey puck protein biscuit in the tea, stirred up.
Drink what is now a protein shake. Chaga and lemon balm protein shake.
Yes. Oh, sorry. And if you feel like talking, I'll be all ears. But no pressure. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around. Night. See you, Sybil.
Take care now, Avery. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know how someone might respond to hearing the truth of what you encountered last night. I'd better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. And do drink my totally normal tea. Let's see. I think Sybil... Wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? Oh, hasn't anyone in this town seemed to know or care? The woods are full of monsters. Sybil, I'm not that private. I just never met that person.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What else do you know anything else about ditchlings? I know you said you didn't know much beyond those stories, but I'm afraid that's still true. But I'm sure you, Stella, and Kanika have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. So sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things that need tending to. Stay safe and God bless.
You probably have a bit of time before you meet at the library. Wait, what happens if we swing by the general store? Kanika's not there.
Oh, Miles is there, and I think we can
that's right. We can talk
snag
to
a bag of chips.
Chips. Alright, so do you want to talk to Avery at the diner? Get to know them a bit better?
Let's check out talking to Avery. The diner is a little quiet, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast.
Oh no, Aetherwolf said general store, whoopsie. Aetherwolf, we're locked in now.
I mean, I haven't gone that far. I could rewind, like, exactly one turn.
This is true. Ah, there you go. That was what's wrong. You were on the wrong page.
So, you're saying go to the general store first, so...
I mean, we were romancing Kanika, so talking to Miles might be a good idea.
Yeah. Young man sits at the table by the register. I suppose he is sitting at the table that is by the register, not at a table by the register.
The sentence is technically correct.
Yes, the sentence is technically correct. Too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. I also want to, at some point, go through the game telling everyone that they should leave town.
You should just go full Apocalypse Cop from Disco Elysium, but just tell everyone town's doomed.
Yeah.
Do like a Mystic playthrough where it's kind of like you're a spooky psychic.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Knight. I just got to town yesterday.
I'm Miles.
Do you know how to get to the mines? Want to buy a bag of chips? Do I talk to you, or what you doing on your phone? It's Mots. What is your favorite genre of music from La Crux? And Aetherwolf says, mainly because since we're hot, notice how Miles treats you just a little bit nicer. Ah, yeah. That'll be...
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be interesting to see. Favorite genre of music? To answer La Crux,
I'm a bit all over the place. I like things from all over, but would probably say, like rock and roll, show tunes, a musical theater kid, and, definitely listen to a lot of nerdcore, not gonna lie.
Nerdcore, definitely. Similarly, kinda all over the place. I guess generalized, typically listen to rock and roll. But, I like the musical aesthetic of, jazz and disco.
Oh, those are great. You do like 70s music quite a bit, and the sound of 70s music.
Yes. Miles actually told you his name. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
That's true.
That's actually kind of crazy. Didn't even notice that. Your definitive number one genre. Again, for me, probably rock would be the one I listen to the most.
Probably rock or alternative rock.
Yeah. What? My chips are signed. Do I talk to you, or...?
You can just have chips if you want. It's not a big deal.
I'm paying for my chips. That being said, won't Kanika get mad?
Well, she shouldn't have left me in charge while she's off doing whatever. If Kanika cares about me offering someone free chips, then she can hire someone to let me live my... She can hire someone else and let me live my life. We make most of our money from bulk orders anyway. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. Get the free chips.
About to turn down free stuff. We got free ice cream.
So it's rock / alt rock, probably like the best one. If we had to pick one.
Yeah. Grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips from nearby shelf. It will sustain you in the coming days until the mountain lion steals it.
Yes. Cool. It would be funny if the mountain lion, just as a brick joke, kept coming back to steal your snacks.
We go into the woods holding food, and that mountain lion just takes it from us.
Yes.
What you doing on your phone?
Playing a Dragon Ball game. It's not like it's cool or anything. I'm just killing time. He is being nicer to us.
He is being nice. That's so wild.
Yes.
Do you know how to get to the mines?
Maps are free. You take them.
Take a map of the town. The mines are a couple miles away, but now you have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will and bother Tabitha.
Oh, I can use this to bother Tabitha.
See ya, Miles.
See ya.
Miles' focus turns back to his phone and you leave the general store, chips in hand.
Well, that was pretty cool. Oh, we could still swing by the diner.
Yes. Now let's go hang out with Avery. Diner a little quiet, enticing smell of breakfast. Warn the patrons of the danger. Talk to Avery like a normal person. You slide into the booth across from Avery.
Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up with a fresh mug of tea in hand.
Heard you might need this. My condolences, by the way. Welcome to the holler. Do let us know if you need anything this week. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way.
What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that a sound a pen makes?
Really wish powerful build and hot gives us options to treat everyone motherly. Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Wait, pen like pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that?
I don't know. Why you even bother? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you.
It's just something to do to fill the time. But I should switch to Sudoku. But maybe I should switch to Sudoku.
Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter.
So, I know you said last night traumatized you, but if you need someone to just quietly sit back and listen, well...
I'm always amused every time one of the flirt options pop up.
Yes.
What about last night? I actually came here because I wanted to get to know you. Try your tea, or if you don't believe me, tell Avery about last night. This night still feels, well, why don't we just talk? Interesting. Well, first off, I can tell you about last night, well, if you don't believe me.
I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen.
Should we tell Avery about last night, or just try to talk? Like, you know, just kind of chat.
I mean, like, they are pretty chill. Would Ms. Knight feel comfortable?
Who's at the door, Mox?
Captain.
Oh, it's Captain. Hi, Captain.
She just wants to put her paws through the door, but not actually come in.
Silly Captain. Avery's extremely hot, so sure tell him. And the Crux says, can you guys recommend some songs? Sorry if I'm being intrusive, though. I just like hearing new stuff.
I'm sorry, I'd have to think about it.
Well, I could definitely recommend if you like nerdcore types of music. I definitely recommend the Stupendium. They're very good.
Stoops is great for if you like nerdcore.
Although their
ciphers
music,
always hit.
Yeah, their music tends to be a bit more on like alternative or rap style. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other like specific songs to recommend that I could think off the top of my head. Rex says, I know Stupendium. Well, yeah, they're great.
Stoops is great. All my playlists right now are full of more like theater show tune stuff and nerdcore. I look for more of my alternative rock shit.
Well, I'm going to continue the game forward. If you find anything to recommend, please do shout out. I will tell Avery about last night. You share everything. Glad to have someone to talk about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow, that's some heavy stuff. Wonder Style seemed distant. Alex says, I'm thinking like, what are your guys' favorite songs? That's definitely an easier question.
Some go-tos for me, Thousand Eyes by the Aviators.
Oh,
the
yes.
Aviators are great.
Aviators is a great...
They're both nerdcore and they're also rock. They're really cool. Especially gothic rock, actually.
Very
is what they
gothic rock.
love to do.
Thousand Eyes is a good one. Number 9 is also a very
that one's
good
also from the Aviators.
song from Aviators.
Miracle Sound Let There Be Fire. There's I like How Far We've Come. That's most people have heard that one. That's Matchbox 20.
Yeah.
I really like that song.
I know Aviators did like an entire album for Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like Elden Ring or Dark Souls style music, definitely give that a listen.
My favorite song from Stoops is still Slide Into the Void.
Slide Into the Void is so good.
I love Control, and the fact that they did a Control song, because not many people have...
Nobody talks about
Nobody
Control.
talks about Control. It's a really good game, though.
People talk about Control even less than they talk about Alan Wake. We just told them how we muscle mommied Stella and Duke, lol.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
It's true.
Monsters in the Woods? I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. How exciting.
Oh, this is kind of exciting, isn't it? And take you for a transplant. Where are you from?
I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? maybe a little more. I've lost track.
By the way, in the library, there's a powerful built-in hot option you need to pick.
Oh, that's cool.
That's good to know.
Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job. And who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so I feel like I'm a perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, the folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of.
Oh, regret leaving here, wanted to leave Charlotte yet, felt out of place the whole time I've been here. I haven't felt like an outsider at all. Why'd you leave Charlotte, if you don't mind me asking?
That's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay. The rest is history.
Should we say that we felt out of place, or that we haven't felt like an outsider? Because, like we have said before, that we actually kind of like that everyone already knows our name.
Yes. Also, I'm like kind of glancing through my playlists. I'd also like to recommend Grace Kelly by Mika, and especially Promised Land by Mika.
Oh yeah, Promised Land's real good.
Mm-hmm.
So they're clicky, Avery?
They're clicky. I mean, you get that in small towns, or,
yeah.
you know.
I gotta say, I haven't felt like an outsider at all. Everyone here has been so welcoming. Mostly, at least Stella and Kanika.
You see, you flip your hair, and everyone's just like, wow.
Tabitha excluded. No need to dunk on your cousin. I guess I've only been here a day.
Yeah, I don't think it's the kind of thing you notice until you've really lived somewhere. But hey, who knows? Maybe people just like you more. Well, there's a powerful little one.
Yeah. All this is kind of exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, who knows what's gonna happen next. But it sounds like those muscles of yours have already come in handy. If shit hits the fan, I'm gonna stick to with you. Oh man, looks like my shift is starting, so I hope you're doing a bit better. I'll keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything strange or unusual.
Avery slips out of the booth, giving you a friendly half-wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day.
Avery, as usual, is a delight.
Yes. Love talking to Avery. And let's go to the library. Hi, Gretchen in the distance. I see you. Boop.
They're so cute over there.
You enter the former town hall. Why does it look like Pixel's trying to hit the
See,
the screen?
Pixel can see the prompt screen.
Lacrux says, thanks, Mantis and Mods. I gotta go, but I gotta ask, horror game when?
We should do a horror game. I love horror games.
We should do a horror game. Oh.
You know, maybe...
If we're going to live stream a horror game, we definitely need to finish either our second playthrough of Scarlet Hollow first, or Disco Elysium first.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't remember what the game is called. There is a horror game that that I got recently that was scored by the Living Tombstone that we maybe might be an interesting one to go through. I haven't played it yet, so I have no idea what's in it though.
Yeah. That's certainly something we could do.
We'll put that on like the possibles. I know there's a couple ones that we either haven't finished or haven't started that definitely we can go in like blind and not know what it's gonna throw at us.
Yeah. But
answer maybe soon.
Answer maybe soon, probably after we finish Disco Elysium.
Mm-mm.
Enter the former town hall. It's quieter today, distinctly missing the presence of yesterday's 3 teenage girls. Oh hey, you made it! Shush Stella and pointed all the books before heading over to her table. I don't think we're powerful build and hot. I don't think
so.
that we're going to be all like respect the library. Mods recommend some scary S, or we gotta play Outlast 1 with lights off.
I mean, that might be fun. I guess, of course, you guys couldn't see the lights off.
Not that you could tell if the lights are on or off.
I could be lying to you. I'm just kidding. But it would be fun.
Head over to Stella and Kanika's table and settle in.
Oh wait, that's
just the precious, perfect. That is Gretchen.
This is actually a Gretchen appreciation live stream. As all live streams with Gretchen are.
Well now, hey, the books are gonna hear you. Also, I'd just like to say hi. Watching you.
Kanika, I'm pretty sure, is like a secret anime fan.
Yes.
Although maybe I feel a little nervous with that little guy there and Kanika's mom being Kanika's mom.
I don't think I had noticed them before. Hey, you made it. Glad you could join us.
Morning, night, you look tired.
Snitch on Miles. The easiest place to get a good 8 hours. Hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before.
I've never done a Scooby-Doo before.
You can't just tell someone they look tired.
And I'll be Daphne.
Say that Kanika shouldn't just say that you're tired. Hang on, I want to... Yeah, here we are. You can't just tell someone they look tired.
What? It's true. It's not a bad look on you. I had no idea that was gonna come. That's cute.
I didn't know that people could comment on our traits. That's fun.
Anyways, I guess we should get started.
Oh, before I forget, we gotta talk about the photo you sent me this morning. Kanika, check this out. I found it in Tabby's garden this morning, right in line of sight of her room.
What is that liquid around it? It looks like pus.
I would like to mention how tempted I would be to snitch on Miles. I think it's Wayne. Boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Can't say I'm thrilled with the thought of somebody watching my room. I don't know if there's a connection to what happened in the woods, but it felt worth texting Stella about. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it could have been that creep we saw outside the general store last night? He knew your name, and those boot prints match up with the mining getup.
Whoa, I apparently missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him.
So Wayne keeps coming to the tea room, too.
Yeah.
I suppose Sybil does say that she can't help Wayne right now, last night, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night.
Like what?
I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we have the whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and this photo is weird.
I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If whoever left those prints was sick, maybe it's from one of the creatures you encountered. Hey, Oscar. Oh wait, I'm Oscar, aren't I? Am I Oscar or are you Oscar? Who's Oscar?
I think I'm Oscar.
Oh, you're Oscar.
Hey there, strangers.
Oh, that's right, you are Oscar.
Oh, hey Oscar, this is Night Tabby's cousin. I've actually already had the pleasure. We had an excellent conversation yesterday, though I think it may have gotten a bit heavy for my daughter. Though speaking of Rosalina, none of you have happened to see her around town this morning, have you? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts. I want to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day. I'm sure I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, you think the Maxwell place is gonna come up in a later chapter?
It could be. What's the old Maxwell place? Oh, it's this great old abandoned spot. It's practically a magnet for young people. Even honor students aren't free from its call.
I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese.
And naturally, the protagonist will be drawn to there because it's dangerous.
Yes.
I really should have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. You know, like, the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods? I'm sure she's fine. Say nothing. Well, I think we're going to have to go full mother here and be like, I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief. Ditchlings. That's actually why we came in today. Have you heard of them? Apparently seeing one's supposed to mean disasters around the corner.
Gretchen's mile-long stare into the middle distance is killing me. It's sending me right now, actually. We've just been talking and stuff, and I just looked down and Gretchen's just like zoning out into the middle distance.
Gretchen,
it's really funny.
She really wants the scones.
She really does want those scones.
Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that befall our town, where would you start looking? I love the little ditchling she's drawn.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna nab some more books. Aetherwolf says, it's extra funny because since we can't talk to animals, we don't know what Gretchen is thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
Gretchen's just staring out at us.
Yes.
Hey, while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen?
Aww.
You have a biscuit, old gal.
So cute.
Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. The 1,000-yard stare has been replaced with happy Gretchen face.
I love her so much. Gretchen is the only pug propaganda that actually... I love her so much. I would die for this dog.
We love Gretchen, yes.
I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. It's just, weird doughy critters that I don't know what they are, but we'll figure it out. It's probably hairless monkeys or something.
Oscar with a very haunted house.
Yes.
Yes.
That's so funny considering that Oscar is currently being haunted. That's so funny to think about.
Yeah.
Oscar's just like, should I know anything, please? Might explain the weird haunting.
Question, how susceptible are they to sage? Because the spot sure isn't.
The spot sure isn't. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in these woods.
Gretchen's just like, I got a biscuit.
Biscuit. I'm so jazzed I got a biscuit. Did you get a biscuit? Are you enjoying your little plate of biscuits that are just for you and not for me? It's I got a biscuit.
Don't believe in the supernatural stuff. The woods aren't safe. Nothing we can't get to the bottom of. Whoever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing local wildlife. Get out while you still can. Whoever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing local wildlife. Like, that much we can at least agree on. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again.
A good idea. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble. We'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled.
Well, if any of you run into her, would you let her know that her dad is worried?
Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Gretchen has returned to mild long stare.
No, she's...
Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. Alright. This is gonna be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our books. Let's get this research party started.
Reading away. Oh boy. Aren't you jazzed? Gretchen is jazzed.
Flip through veins of Scarlet History of Scarlet Hollow Coal Mines. Flip through Silas Scarlet, Soldier, Woodsman, Leader. Flip through Appalachian Folk Monsters. I'm powerful. Can you guys do the reading for me? I've never been good at books.
Flutter your eyelashes, please.
Oh. Do you think that we can do reading and then hot and powerful build, or do you think if we do start reading,
if you
it'll lock that out?
I feel like it might lock it. Put down a save if you want to attempt to do an explore and then the powerful build.
Yeah.
If not, just go straight to hot powerful build.
Bimbo Knight, pick it.
We will. Even if we have to rewind for a second.
I'm going to look.
You like?
It'll lock it out. Okay.
Oh, thank you. See?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was worried about. I was gonna say if we're gonna read like a book before we check, I'd probably pick like Appalachian Folk Monsters.
I choose to believe that Ms. Knight picks up the Appalachian Folk Monsters, kind of flips through it, notices there are no pictures, puts it back, then says the hot power.
There's like a picture, and then there's like 6 pages of solid text.
Yes.
Puts it back. Can you guys do the reading for me? I've never been good at books. How do I click the book? Okay, the expressions we're getting from these three are priceless.
Yes.
Kanika seems to find that adorable. Gretchen is like, I'm 100% with you. I think we broke Stella.
Yes. But books are the best part. Oh, of course we can. You just hang tight, okay? We'll tell you what you need to know. She's just, oh, that's so cute.
Dang, you're just letting her off the hook like that? Research is one of the best parts of paranormal investigation. Guys, help me, I can't click books.
Yeah, I can't click books.
Yeah.
We've got all our strengths here, Stella. Just let Knight relax for a bit. I'm sure there'll be plenty for her to do later. But with her giant muscles.
We get to, like, the mine collapse, and we're just like, well, hold on, guys. And we just sort of hold up the mountain.
You just hold up the roof, and they're just like, Knight, you can't physically atlas the mine. Watch me. No, you really can't.
The game tells you you can't.
Yes.
I would also love if there would be stuff like that in the game where it's just like, no, that's literally impossible.
That would be really fun, but it's like, it's a trait that you have.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's not really an auto-success as much as just like flavor text.
Street smart, attempt to phase through the wall.
Yes.
Attempt to pick a door with no locks.
Yes.
Heading back while Stella and Kanika do some research. Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the Ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What'd y'all find? What about y'all? Find anything?
I found that these scones are delicious.
Yes. Father Jerry's here. Lo-fi beats to chill and study horrors, too.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the music of Scarlet Hollow is just that.
And, hey, Apothecary.
Hey, welcome. It's Pixel!
Before you can respond about how no reading you did, Pixel leaps onto the table, almost on instinct. Stella slams her book shut. Aetherwolf says, we really just bimboed our way out of reading.
Yes.
Yes. Jerry, you just missed the best moment.
You did just come in right after we were just like, bat's eyelashes. Could you guys do the reading for me? And they were
Yes.
like, yes, queen.
It was really funny. Aw, hey Pixel.
You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find.
Don't worry, little guy, I didn't forget your treats. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats.
He's so cute. He's so
So precious. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books.
Not yet.
He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why is there no pet Pixel button?
Why am I not allowed to pet the cat? Let me pet the cat.
Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? Have you seen this little guy's face? How could I say no to that? An entirely valid argument. Nothing suspicious there.
Yes.
Time to leave Pixel be.
Oh, Stella's got the cutest expression right now.
She
I've never
does.
seen that. That's cute. Oh.
Cat curls up on the table, fast asleep.
I say as if I haven't seen this like a bajillion times at this point, but I love them.
Yeah. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Mantis girl, Boston, I missed it.
You did, and yeah, she did.
Well, you know,
What?
I could.
Was it not that long ago?
Yeah, it's not that long. I could go back and then reload back to where we were.
Yeah, if you want, go for it.
Aw, Pixel is so cute.
Pixel
Yes.
is so adorable. I'm going to cry. This is what we did about Jerry.
This is what you missed. Can you guys do the reading for me? I've never been good at books. Okay, the expression on Stella's face kills me.
Yes. What? Oh, of course we can. You just hang tight, okay? We'll tell you what you need to know.
Dang, you're just letting her get off the hook like that? Research is one of the best parts of a paranormal investigation.
We've all got our strengths here, Stella. Just let Knight relax for a bit. I'm sure there'll be plenty for her to do later. You hang back while Stella and Kanika do some research.
And
then,
yeah.
you know, that's the bit that you missed.
There you
We
go.
just, like, fluttered eyelashes. And they were just like, okay, especially Kanika. She was just like, of course, Knight. Yes.
Bruh.
Alright, back to where we were.
I was a businessman doing business. Still the best powerful build and hot moment.
For sure.
Any luck with Rosalina? Not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful. I didn't think it'd happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts.
I'm sorry, Stella, what about nuclear incidents?
Yeah, Stella, what were you saying about nuclear incidents?
You were talking about the Goldsboro thing, right?
Yeah. Apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first two of the bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed the bomb was unarmed, but later came out the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, its conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. So the nuke made the Ditchlings.
That's so funny. Aha, I've identified what happened.
If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many Ditchlings here? God, we're screwed. I kinda wanna say so the nuke made the
You should do that.
Ditchlings.
I want to see that one.
Case closed. Looks like we've got it, folks.
I don't think so. Goldsboro is almost 400 miles away from here.
Look, you never know with radiation.
We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you, it doesn't make monsters, and a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here.
You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up.
Could you imagine, at the end of Scarlet Hollow, there's actually just a little, Children of Adam cult underneath the town in the mines that are just ditchlings worshipping.
Worshipping an exploded bomb?
Yes.
Yes. We're trying so hard to be smart.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I need to go.
That's
All
okay,
right.
Aetherwolf.
I hope you have a great day, Aetherwolf. Have a good day. Thanks, you too.
Have a great day and a great week. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you later.
Yeah. I've missed this.
Do you think there's a cult of bomb-worshipping mutants under the town? Have a good day. Bye, Aetherwolf. Have fun one. You lean in and quietly whisper to Stella and Kanika. Do you guys think there's like a cult here? Maybe the Ditchlings were actually nudist. Some sort of weird ritual. The Ditchlings were like summoned.
Which one do you think is better?
Both the Ditchlings were like summoned.
Yes. Kanika squints.
It's like part of a ritual or something like that. I'd assumed the spiral we found was some sort of nest made by the Ditchlings, but yeah, maybe we have cause and effect backwards. I'm writing it down.
No, we've got Stella on board this. It's much more likely that that thing was a nest than it was some sort of magical ritual site.
Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? Could he be one of the bomb-worshipping mutants?
I honestly wouldn't be shocked. There's something seriously wrong with him. Like, I can viscerally feel it in my guts. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know.
I'd buy it. On the list it goes.
On the list it goes. Stella jotting it down.
What do y'all think? I'm not gonna recommend we go into the woods. There's still a mountain lion in there. So, let's see. There was a mine collapse in 1918. Maybe the Ditchlings are here to warn about something like that happening again? Might not be a terrible place to start.
Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it.
Do we have to? This seems like a lot of work. Monster says, can you believe it, y'all? Deltarune today.
Yes!
Oh, is that today?
That's today! You didn't know?
No,
That's
I
today.
forgot.
Chapter 3 and 4 are out today. People
Wow.
are really excited.
Like, that's really cool. We still need to finish chapter 2.
Yes, we do. Hell, maybe we could do it on the channel if you want.
Maybe. Might be.
Catch up. We were halfway through chapter 2, and then we got distracted with other things.
Yes. We got very distracted.
Incredibly distracted. But I am excited that 3 and 4 are out today. That's really awesome.
That's so cool.
Everyone's super excited for it. I'm so happy for the Deltarune fans, like...
They've been waiting forever.
Waiting for so long! I've been just casually enjoying Deltarune. They've been just like...
Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Yes!
Oh, there's so many, like, games I want to play on the channel. I don't physically have enough time to do all of them. Unless we'd start doing, like, daily live streams, and I don't think I don't think my voice would survive that.
That's another one to definitely consider. Honestly, you could probably live stream Deltarune without too much issue.
Yeah. Unless, like, the fandom goes crazy
I mean,
in chat.
They might.
I've heard tale.
I've heard tales
What happened
of
in
the
Undertale.
in particular.
Yes.
I think Deltarune's been less crazy though.
That's
Because
good.
I don't think it's still virally popular.
Yeah.
But I don't think it reached the same level that Undertale did. So it might be just fine. Anyway, super excited.
Yeah. I've been waiting since
That's
October 31st, 2018 for chapters 3 and 4.
I can imagine. Oh, I'm so glad for you guys. Like, again, I'm a casual, like, person enjoying, like, the Undertale Deltarune series. So for the people who are really into it, I totally understand.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm so happy for you guys. Also, the Hollow Knight people are gonna get Silk Song this year
Poor
too.
Hollow Knight people were raised from the dead.
Yes.
The revelation that, like, Silk Song's coming out, just out of frickin' nowhere,
That was insane.
was so funny to just watch the reactions.
Yes, that was.
Okay, in my defense, I'm always crazy. That's not Deltarune's fault. They locked me in a room, a rubber room.
It's not my fault. I've just been gnawing at the bars of my enclosure since October of, 6 years ago at that point? 2018.
2018 would be
7.
7 in October.
7 in
so,
October, 6 right now.
6 and some change, yeah.
Jeez. Anyway, let's see.
Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Finally, the opportunity I've been looking to get to know Tabitha. I'm sure Tabitha's gonna love that we're sniffing around. Let's try and stay under the radar. Awesome, let's roll. Both Silksong and Deltarune getting announced has to be like the moment of all time, just like the moon landing.
It was massive. And then we all briefly thought we were getting Bloodborne too, but no. But
Yeah.
we will take Deltarune and Silksong, for sure.
We all thought we were getting Bloodborne too. It's just like, really? Really? We're being treated that much this year? And no. No, you ask too much.
You ask too much.
You get Deltarune.
and Silksong, shut up. Okay, we'll take this. This is good, thank you. Thank you, we could never ask for more.
Maybe Tabitha can help us out. I'm sure she'd love.
No! I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place.
She does get a little grumpy when she's at work.
She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure pissed is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay with eating boxed mac and cheese.
Actually, I've been expressly told I'm not allowed to eat the mac and cheese. So...
Yes.
We can sneak around the mines, no problem. She won't even know we're there. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I missed this.
How many capers did you guys go on? I missed it too. How many capers did you guys go on?
Probably a lot of not real capers, you know?
Yeah, probably not.
Or like capers that didn't really prove to be anything of substantialness, you know?
Yeah. Though, there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been. Have you seen him lately?
Nope. I tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick.
I didn't realize it was getting so bad, that poor guy.
You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. I'm sure Dr. Kelly would love that.
Yes. Hell yeah, let's do it.
See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. Capers, more like scrapers, the way y'all nearly tied to a ditchling.
Real.
Yeah.
Real. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from the unending wilderness.
We get to see Dr. Mommy? Yes. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too.
Who did Kelly last time?
Oh, I don't remember.
Shush, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something?
Woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you.
Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could hang out.
Nothing strenuous, we promise. We're not gonna sneak Reese into the mines or anything.
Yeah. I'm not gonna wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese.
It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Knight would get along super well, too.
The double puppy eyes.
Yeah, the double puppy dog eyes. Okay, so after rolling a 2 with disadvantage, where are my chances of successfully flirting with Dr. Mommy?
It's not great. It's not looking great.
It's not 0. It's not good, but it's not 0.
But on the one hand, she will sass you.
She will sass you. Hi, I'm Knight Vivian's kid. So if Reese is sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures. Nothing strenuous here at all. To be fair, we can make up for the strenuousness that Reese would be taking on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just stand in the back, Reese, it's fine.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Knight Vivian's kid.
I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you haven't done nothing at all.
Reese's mom turns back to the house, sighing.
Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see the two of you again.
Apothecary says, never mind, I said hi and she pepper sprayed me. Fair enough, I'd cause bodily harm to me too if I saw me.
Apothecary, no.
No. Like, that's just Dr. Kelly being incredibly rude.
And I suppose you can come too, Knight. If you must.
If you must. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those?
No. Eggs are a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You leave the cooking to me. I know he can handle. I know what he can handle.
Okay, I'll bring soda then.
That's not. Okay, yes, you can bring soda, but nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home.
She might cheer him up, you know? They have those therapy dogs in hospital.
No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. See, she was nicer this time.
Yeah.
Probably because we have the hot trait.
Definitely.
We're too pretty to be mean to.
Not gonna lie, though, the pepper spray was kinda hot.
Both physically and not physically.
It's the good kind of burning.
Good kind of burning.
Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within.
God, that woman makes me so nervous.
She used to be so nice when we were kids. Always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese.
Or maybe she's just nice to kids.
Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Martha Cherry says Dr. Mommy can hurt me.
Yes. Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van.
Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. Shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Knight. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods.
Either way works for me. So
We're gonna ride with Kanika.
yes.
I'll ride with Kanika. See you at the mines.
Kanika is a careful driver, maintaining her control even though her old van bumps around the unpaved mountain roads. She treats tight turns with the fear that they deserve, unlike your cousin, whose mood seems to make itself known through how aggressively she speeds around treacherous bends.
Oh dear. we
That's some fun characterization.
Yeah. So Tabby is not a particularly good driver.
No. Or maybe she's an excellent driver, that's why she hasn't fucking crashed yet. But she's not a particularly careful one.
Tabby over here has freaking combat driving experience.
Yes.
Just like, oh no, I can take this turn and hail. It's fine. Zero visibility, don't care.
Yes.
Or maybe the road moves to catch Tabitha out of respect.
Yes, that makes sense.
It knows that it only exists because of the Scarlets.
Yes. Thanks for indulging us on that little diversion. Reese's mom is scary. I've seen him in person maybe 5 or 6 times in as many years.
Wow.
And that was always in his house with his mom, right there the whole time. No one even knows what he's sick with. That sort of isolation can't be good for his health, no matter what his mom says.
Definitely not.
No.
Not as flustered around me as you were yesterday. Let's actually go out with Reese. What's up with your brother? Have any plans to get out of this town, live somewhere else? Thought about living somewhere else. Why do you still live here? This town's a dead end. Can you please drive me out of town, like right now? I mean, you know, she's definitely calmed down since yesterday.
She definitely has.
You're not as flustered around me as you were yesterday.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was hoping that somewhere in the middle of being chased by all those monsters you'd forgotten about yesterday. Sometimes I get a little nervous around new people, especially if those people are cute. See, I'm doing it again. It's okay. I just have to remember that you're Tabitha's cousin, and then I can be perfectly normal and not an awkward mess.
Kanika's just like, I just need to remember that you're related to Tabitha, and that calms me down.
Yes. You say I think you're cute too, and then we crash.
Loud, swerving sounds.
Yes.
Oh, you're really cool. I wish I had more time to get to know you. You don't have to apologize. I'm into it. You don't have to apologize. I'm used to it. You're good. Just don't do it again. Yeah, maybe you should chill out. I think you're cute too.
For real? Well, if we both think each other is cute, I guess that means we should hang out together. Maybe even just one-on-one. Like, a date? Or something. Or not. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Tabitha is a disadvantage to all Riz checks.
Correct.
Yes. like you know in like Disco Elysium that you can ask Lillian out on like a date.
Yeah.
But have like a was it -10
Yes.
if Kim's there because Kim makes it awkward.
Yes.
Being related to Tabitha is having that permanent.
Yes.
Like -10 wherever you go.
Yes.
Because everyone has an opinion on Tabby. Chat, this is Riz. Chat, is this Riz? Chat, this is Riz.
Oh my god, I am terrible at this. Don't mind me, it's just getting all flustered all over again.
Just Kanika's brain short-circuiting there.
Yes.
False Kim is a +10 to all checks.
You know, Father Cherry has a good point.
Kim is a +10 to all checks, with the exception of trying to date someone else, because you're already dating Kim.
Yeah, that's your boyfriend. Why are you asking out other people?
The actual thing is that when you're trying to ask her out, Kim keeps clearing his throat. Because he's right there.
He's right there. Judging.
So what's going on with Reese?
Good question. I wish I knew. His mom's been saying he's sick for years, and it's not like she's wrong about it. He's been a wreck the few times I've seen him. I just find it a little weird that his mom hasn't brought him to any outside doctors, at least not that I'm aware of.
Kanika is not happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, she's a doctor, but if your kid's been housebound for this many years,
Yeah.
you'd think that it's something that you would put a lot more effort into fixing. I don't know. I'm probably just projecting or something.
That's rough.
Yep.
So, what's up with your brother? I swung by the general store this morning, met Miles. What's his deal?
He didn't do anything weird, did he?
Tried to make me steal some chips. Did such a good job, a model employee. Made me steal some chips. He was fine, just curious. He's on his phone the whole time.
What do you want to say?
I don't think we'll out about the chip stealing. He was on his phone the whole time.
Oh god, I bet he was playing that Dragon Ball game. He spent like $200 on it last month. Ooh. Don't get me wrong, he's family, and I love the guy, but he sure doesn't make it easy.
Miles, you need a better game. if you're gonna spend $200 on a game that you literally describe as being not very good.
He probably probably said that to seem cool.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. You have any plans to get out of this town, live somewhere else? Thought about living somewhere else? Why do you still live here? How do we want to broach the why are you living in Scarlet Hollow? You're too cool for Scarlet Hollow.
You're too cool for Scarlet Hollow.
Nah, Mantis could have that criminal Riz. She's the Rizzler for real, for real. Yes, thank you.
First one?
Nah, I'm not spending any money on a mobile game, let alone $200.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, the only times I've spent money on a mobile game have been like, it's like, this is a game I really enjoy playing, and spending money unlocks additional content, like a new level or something. And it's been like $5. If it's like, oh, well, you want the rest of the game, that'll be like $100. Hell no. I'm not giving you money.
I think it's more for like gacha games where it's like unlocking additional characters or aesthetics, or skins.
Yeah, I do not spend money on gacha games.
Hell no.
Do you have any plans to get out of this town? Live somewhere else? Genshin Impact player found voice Ray. I have yet to play Genshin Impact. Despite watching so many people fall into the Genshin Impact hole.
I have a friend of mine who's a huge Genshin fan. I have no idea what she's talking about half the time she talks. I know a shit ton of people who are into what's the cookie game?
Cookie Run Kingdom?
Yeah, a lot of people I know are into Cookie Run. I'm not into the mobile game stuff.
Yeah. I take pride in the fact that my phone doesn't have enough memory on it to hold Genshin or Cookie Run. Otherwise, I'd likely have tried one of them by now.
Not gonna lie, it does sound like something you would try.
I know I can play Genshin on the computer, but like, I mean that would require me to download like the game and stuff, and that sounds like work. I've seen the ads for Cookie Run Kingdom.
I've more seen the art for Cookie Run Kingdom.
Oh my god, it's the art for Cookie Run.
The art, the fandom of Cookie Run Kingdom is massive, and they're everywhere. The cookies. The cookies, I'm drowning.
Why'd they make the cookie mommy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why did they have to make the cookies hot?
Why did they make the cookies hot? They made her sexy, a sexy cookie, exactly.
And that's to say nothing about, like, the whole, like, shadow milk cookie, dragging the fandom back into, like, you know, the forefront of the internet for, like, a couple months.
Yeah, that update exploded the internet for so... Yeah. It's still kind of exploding.
Yes, we're still feeling the aftershocks. Anyway.
Yeah, this wasn't the plan and still isn't. I was actually actually a couple years into vet school. Top of my class, might I add. When my dad died.
She could put dough in my outfit if you catch my drift.
My mom wasn't up for running the store, and you met Miles. In Miles' defense, he's like 15 at most, right?
Yeah, he is still a teenager.
Yeah. They probably should hire an outside person, but I don't know if they can afford that.
Probably not. You know, like how much of the rest of Main Street is boarded up.
Yeah. I only wanted to take a semester off, help them get back on their feet. It's been a year and change now. It's not just about my family, too. The general store? That's the general store. If it winds up going under, it's not hard to imagine the whole town collapsing with it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get to go back next semester.
Say welcome to the Dead Dads Club. I don't know if my dad is dead. I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, it's an option.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Be a great vet. Chase your dreams. I'm sure they'll be okay without you. You shouldn't wait on other people's permission to live your life. Your family, like that's admirable. Maybe you should stay here. I really think you're gonna go back and finish school. I want to say welcome to the Dead Dads Club.
Yeah, you should say that.
I don't know if my dad's dead.
You're funny.
Kanika, one of the few people to appreciate the joke.
Yes.
You need to out-trauma her trauma. Well, I hear that you have some trauma, but I have some trauma too. It's standard trauma dumping protocol. Boy, it sure does feel like that.
Yes.
Never share trauma with someone that they then just like, oh, you know, if you think you have it bad. You'd be a great vet. I've seen how you are with Gretchen.
Oh, shucks. I was really into biology during undergrad. Growing up around Stella and Mom gave me a special kind of love for animals.
Do you have any other theories besides what we talked about at the library?
I don't know. I don't think there's enough information yet to support any strong conclusions. Though I've been wondering if what you two saw was maybe some sort of mutated animal, like a strain of hairless monkey or raccoon or something. You know about Morgan Island? It's off the coast of South Carolina, and there's a whole population of rhesus monkeys infected with herpes, like 4,000 of them.
I love people who belittle me for being sad. I don't. I lied.
No.
I feel that, comment in my bones, though.
I understand. Sorry.
Don't act like you don't, too.
Yeah. I'm used to it, I guess.
That's not a good thing, Muppets.
It's okay. It's fine. And you're just like, shut up.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe the Ditchlings are some kind of Appalachia research monkeys. Which sounds ridiculous now that I've said it out loud. Forget I said anything. Also, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Appalachian. I just said the completely wrong word, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Pexia. I have no idea.
Hello. also called hair loss. So some hair loss research monkeys. Okay.
Makes sense if she's suggesting that they're hairless monkeys.
Alopecia?
Oh, okay. Alopecia.
No, I totally buy that. Those things were not monkeys. I saw them with my own eyes. They were way too messed up to be anything like monkeys. Nerdka.
I mean, that doesn't rule out lab monkeys, right? Could be whatever made them hairless also caused weird swellings and altered their proportions.
Kanika, they don't have bones.
Like I said, we don't have near enough information.
But we're not going to ask to be driven out of town. You and Kanika sit in comfortable silence for the last few minutes of the ride. I'm just remembering that Stella's gonna come sprinting out.
Yes. You and Kanika arrive at the mines before Stella. Stella's probably gonna be another couple minutes.
Hey y'all, how was the ride?
I love Gretchen.
Yes. I gotta put Gretchen down for a sec.
Did you run here?
Yep. Felt like getting running. Didn't want to keep y'all waiting.
You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you?
Nope.
That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan?
I guess we just go talk to people.
I guess so.
I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Gretchen's little face.
Tabitha?
Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. She can run almost as fast as a car can drive.
Yeah, we really need to appreciate Stella here. I know she said she took a shortcut, but still.
Yeah, it's probably more of a thing that, since we're on a mountain, Stella can run basically as the crow flies, straight line. Whereas Kanika has to go in a turning pattern,
I mean, yes,
to move up a mountain.
Also a mountain.
Yes.
She ran up a mountain. Carrying a pug.
I suppose it is also noted that Kanika drives much slower and takes
That's true.
the turns smartly.
That's true.
So maybe Kanika doesn't drive very fast on the mountain because it's a mountain. Either way, still impressive.
Yes. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there.
I sure will fit right in with those burly coal miners.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing can stop Stella from investigating a cryptid.
Absolutely not.
Correct. Completely correct.
She's just on it, just...
Stella heard that there was a sighting of skunk ape on the north side of town, and she just ran full tilt through the entire town.
Yes. On her way to film your Bigfoot.
Yes. Just like Harrier, the cryptozoologist. Coincidence? Yes, calm down.
Yes. Stella would be all over listening to that cryptozoologist just go on and on and on.
Yes. She would spend literally every second of the day talking to those cryptozoologists.
Yes.
Like, Morel and Lena.
Yes.
Spent the entire day talking to them.
Yes.
And then they'd go out looking for a stick bug.
Yes. A giant stick bug.
A giant stick bug.
A giant stick bug. A dog-sized stick bug.
Yes.
She'd tell Gary to shut the fuck up, she would.
Yes. And she'd be so right to do so.
Yes.
I think might actually stop here before we go into the mines.
Sounds good.
Mostly as my throat's a little dry, and
Oh no, you need some more tea.
I've drinking all of my water.
Oh no, your bottle's empty. I'm like, shit. That sounds good. We can start the next one by heading into the mines and talking to people, and definitely not letting teenagers run rampant through the mines, right? That's not gonna happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. There will be no teenagers running through the mines like, little cryptids.
No, definitely not.
Definitely no mines will fall on any teenagers.
No. Yeah, be fine.
Have a good one, y'all.
You too, Martha Cherry.
Have a great rest of your day and week. Hope we might see you again next time.
Yes. Have a good one.
My poor throat is so shot right now.
Oh no, I'll make you some tea.
Thanks. Anyone else, here? Hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, y'all.